Hello, hello. Hold on. Still getting my crap up. My channel. And mute so I don't have to hear myself. Hi. Hi. Pulling my pants up. Find it. Shit, what did I do with my drink here? Hi. Steph and Wendy and Bosede and Ange and Keith. Hi, Keith. I haven't been ignoring you, I swear. I'm sure it seems like I have been. I did have migraine most of the weekend. It did go away yesterday for the most part, although, you know, sometimes you have that migraine hangover that hangs on that's not quite migraine, but it's still not quite done. You know what I mean? So anyways, but I haven't been ignoring you. I feel terrible. Ancient Voices and Caroline and Andrea and Maddie. Hi, Maddie. Gretchen. Hi, Stephen. Marcia and Chris. And Ange and Bosede and Johnny. Hi, Johnny. How are ya? Yay. So, here we are. Almost the end of the year. Can you believe it? Hi, Ash and Monica. I can't believe we are almost at the end of the year. It seems like so surreal. I know. I feel like I haven't been on. Hi, Jackie. How am I feeling? I am feeling better. I don't know. I think a combination of my job, like the end of the year stress of my job really got to me, I think. And I hadn't had a bad migraine in a while. So it just really knocked me off my feet. And I was saying that, you know, you get the after migraine hangover kind of where it's not pain anymore. But it's not right either. I almost feel dizzy for a couple days. It's just a little off. You know what I mean? Hi, Heidi and Debbie. Holy cow, we got lots of people. Perfect. So I am feeling better. Yeah, it feels fragile. Exactly. It's just kind of like you feel like you're trying to do everything okay so it doesn't come back. Yep, absolutely. It just, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel horrible. It's just like you're waiting for it to come back. And I don't get them that bad very often, but boy, when I do, it's like, ugh. I've been ill because of the weather. Yep, I believe it. Me too. Hi, Dave. Yay, Dave is here. Maddie's here. Everybody's here tonight. I'm so glad. I feel like I haven't been on forever. I don't know how long it has actually been, but I feel like it's been a week. It's like your head was in a car accident and it could come back a cluster headache. Yes, exactly. Like you're just waiting for it. Like I said, it's just almost like a little dizzy, almost, it's just not quite right. So, I was going to come on last night and then I thought I'm just going to relax for the weekend and try to make sure that this is gone so I don't have to worry about it coming back again. And I have so much to do and I still didn't get to do a lot of it. I was really lazy this weekend and sometimes I just need to do that. But I hate it. I did end up going to Goodwill today partly because you missed doing your live yesterday too, Dave. Thank you. This was a Christmas present from my husband a couple years ago. And this is like I had my hair down most of the day. And then when I was going to go to Goodwill, it was in my face and annoying the crap out of me. So don't forget, Jen, that you need to take time for you. I know. I absolutely do. I do miss it, though. I swear when I'm not on, I feel like I'm going through withdrawals. So it is weird to not be on for that long. I think it's been like 3 or 4 days. I can't remember the last time I was on, but can't speak right. Yes, it's just, I just feel garbled. Like everything is a little fuzzy. So, yep. Yes, I know. I felt really, really good after the game. So, I have a new singing bowl. Yeah. One already. That was 5 minutes. A whole 5 minutes. Hi, Tar Apple. Yes, I saw you showed me. We kind of messaged back and forth when you were on your way back, and I love it. I was like, what the fuck's Ashley talking about? I'm looking at Jen's neck not reeling. Her scarf was on her head. Oh, that's too funny. It won't be a Jen without nut problems. Yeah, I know, right? What are we going to do if I ever do get good nut work? Everybody's going to be like, oh my gosh, it hasn't crashed. What the hell? So I felt really good after my game because my Buffalo Bills game, it was the last one of the year. And of course, we're not going to the playoffs again. Can't, you know, I didn't expect it this year, but it's the end of days. Exactly. But Kyle Williams, it was Kyle Williams' last game, which to us, to Bills fans, is this huge thing. He's been with us for 13 years. He's an incredible player and an incredible guy. And it's just so good. I'm really, really hoping that they bring him back to coach, like be a defensive coach or something. There's kind of been little whispers here and there. So I'm really, really hoping he comes back. But we stomped the Dolphins. So Squish the Fish worked out really well for our last game. It was awesome. Brad's here. Yay! I'm so glad. Finally, Brad's here. Yay! Hi, Mother Squirrel. I'm so excited. You never get to be here because of your job. I feel like your job is like mine lately. So I felt really, really great after my game, and I thought, you know what? I think I'm going to go to Goodwill. I will tell you, boy, talk about shadow work, though. When winter comes, and you figure my game ended right around 4 o'clock, and it was getting dark, and I thought, I am one of those people that I don't go out a whole lot after dark. I'm like, do I really want to do that? It takes a lot. I really have to push myself. But when you figure in the wintertime, that's why I'm normally like I gain weight in the wintertime. Because I don't want to go outside. It's all dark. I don't feel like it should be time to be awake or anything. You know, it's really not a fun time to be out there. But I thought, no, I'm going to force myself to get out there, running around the room, pinching everyone's cheeks. Yay! And really do something. So I went to Goodwill, which is good. Now I'm waiting. I hear the bedroom door open. Hi, Abby. Hi, and see Willow. Hello, hello. I avoid driving in the dark because of night blindness, so I stay home. I know, I used to be able to see so much better in the dark because being an x-ray tech, I was used to the dark room for years and years, and I used to be able to read in the dark room. And then it's been so long now. It's been like, 10 years almost since we had a dark room. I never go out after dark either, except for night skiing, right? Yay. Yes. So Goodwill finds. Yay. Is Hexen in here? I didn't see him. Where is my Hexen? He was just messaging me right before I came on. So I hope he knows. Right? Yes, get him. He is doing better. It was the flu though. So like the actual flu. So they gave him antibiotics, which for the flu, but I would rather he be on antibiotics. Hi Zach, welcome. And I think they gave him like antivirals and stuff. So yeah, he was, poor thing. He really had run himself right into the ground. Elderberry syrup. I know I said the same thing. So the hubby just came out. So hi, honey. I'll wait till he's gone so he doesn't see everything I got. Not that it matters, but okay. So really quickly, my Goodwill haul. Now I have to detangle this. I don't know if you can see this. This is like curtain of these awesome metal, remember old beaded curtains? This is like that. But it is like peacock feathers. Can you see? I don't know if you can see. Oh yeah, you can. So, and it's an actual curtain. But I have to undo it because I'm sure it's kind of a little bit wonky and stuff for the aesthetic, right? So I paid $4 for this because I was like, oh my gosh, I totally love this. Have fun untangling that. I know, right? I'm going to have to, I might bring it to the office with me, and on one of my really slow days, just start kind of, I need to hang it, and then, isn't that a bunch of fishing stringers? No, sorry, Dee Dee, it is not. It's like, one of those old curtains. But I paid $4 for it, so I was like, this is good. I like it. It's, peacock, my spirit animal. Although I know it's getting to the point almost where it's not. I've been starting to put together my, if any of you saw my Yamaya post about my migraine, when I was in the midst of this migraine, I got a vision from Yamaya, and I have never worked with her before. And she was telling me to be like a pebble in the stream, in the current, and allow myself to just sink into the pain and to sink into, the present moment, and to allow the flow of energy to go where it goes. And that really helped me a lot. And then, well, if you saw my post, then you already know. But then I had, the dream continued, and I ended up having sex with women. Several. But, yes, that's how you say her name. So anyway, I decided that I have to, Yamaya is actually calling, and I need to start working with Yamaya. So I have been starting to gather a whole, thank you. Yes, Maddie. I can't believe you didn't see it because you did not comment on it. And I thought, I bet you didn't even really read that. But it was hilarious. I told my husband, who was like, okay, as long as it's not men, he could care less about your lesbian lust. But yes. So, anyway, so I have been, gathering a whole bunch of stuff around the house. Like Hexen kind of talked to me about Yamaya a little bit, and I have been slowly gathering stuff. So I have some stuff from Goodwill, but I have some stuff that I'm going to show you what I'm going to put on my Yamaya altar. This I got from Goodwill. Can't even read this. Oh, my eyes today. How come I didn't remember that? I posted it on the wall, Maddie. I don't know why you didn't remember it. This I paid 99 cents, and this is awesome. So see, this is really little, so it's for the little chime candles. And see, it has a key on it. Now this is really cool because as it burns down, you turn the key, you pull the key up. Sometimes you need a lesbian lust party to feel wanted and loved, right? It just is. So you turn the key and then you lock it so that it's, it moves it up so that you get all of the candle use. So you can move it down, you start it with it down, and then you move it up and lock it so the whole candle gets used. So I loved that. And it was only 99 cents. So that was awesome. Jennifer, is this the reason why I'm not getting rid of my migraines? Well, I will tell you. Cool. I will have to look at that. And I think Queen Osset does too. It's okay. You didn't miss it. I will tell you that it was at least 3 women that I can remember. And I don't know. Like, I've always known that that I was bi, but it was never really an issue because I married a man a long time ago. It's been 27 years now. 27 years, I think. And so it, it's not something that I announce or anything because I'm happy to be married to a man. That's who I fell in love with, and that's who I'm with. So it was never, I don't know. I don't talk about it a lot because it's not a big issue. But anyway, sisters make your migraines go away, right? It kind of barely did. So whatever. It just is what it is, you know. And I personally, I think that I shouldn't say that. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say that because I don't know. I can only go by how I feel. I just feel like a lot of women probably are because women are naturally more intimate with each other than men. Like normally, that's the wrong word. I hate that word normal. You guys know what I mean. Women, I know of 2 women and 1 man that had relations at the same time, right? Wait, I missed that. And bye, I tell them vaginas bye as I walk out the door. Naturally, yeah, I guess. It's such a, I hate those terms, normal and natural, and what's normal and natural? Whatever you feel, that's normal and natural. But I think women in general, though, studies show that heterosexuality doesn't exist. I think women in general, though, are more intimate with each other anyways on a normal, there's that word again, on an average day-to-day basis. Thank you. Yes, statistically, thank you. All right. Anyways, yes, it's on a continuum anyway. Exactly. Right. All right. So anyway, here we go. My little candle holder. Oh, all right. So Hexen, I got to show you because you came in late. But look, this is like a beaded, and it's like peacock beads. And I have to untangle it, which I don't know. It might not be too bad, really. But yay, Merry Meet. Hello, Happy New Year. Yay. Excuse me, Maddie, something I should know. What did Maddie say? The boobies are fun to poke, right? Well, come on. You don't have to be sexually attracted to somebody to like boobs. Our topic tonight. Yeah. Okay, this is kind of our free-for-all, so the topic is wide and varied. Okay, so we're starting out with my Goodwill haul. I gotta open this so you can see it. I paid $3. I love when I find these things. You know who you are, darling. Yay! So I had found, look at all these chime candle holders, and they have glitter chime candles in them. So there are a whole box, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 chime holder candles or candle holders, and then there's 2 gold, 2 blue, 2 green glitter, and 2 red glitter or pink glitter candles. And I paid $3. Yeah, $3 for the whole box. Yay! Love it. And that is how I get most of my chime candles. Jen, you will be making a yellow altar. Yes, yes, I will. And I'll show you a couple of things that I pulled out for it. The next of our sabbats is imolk, which means use milk. Translates to use milk, and that is because the lambs start to lactate, and you know the lambs start to be born, and so they start to lactate during that time, which is imolk is February 1st. And so my imolk altar is usually like whites and green, light greens and whites and blues. And yes, Yamaya is an Orisha, yes. And blues and silvers and that kind of thing. No, I have not. I'm sorry, Andrea. Let's see. Hold on. That's partly why. Andrea, hold on. Let me see. Andrea. How far back is it? Ugh, it's on. Hold on. Sorry. Oh, it's on top chat. Damn it. Hold on. Let me put it on live chat and then hopefully I can find it. I'm pretty good at milking things, if you know what I mean. I'm pretty sure that wasn't the question. Hold on. It is. I wish we could like click on the person and see everything that they typed. That would make things so much easier. Was it a long time ago? Ashley. Leland. Okay, that's as far as it lets me go, honey. So ask it again. I apologize. Tarot card goddess Lilith. Is that a question? Jen, I just finished your ritual and spell combo. I would love your little charm candles for it. Glitter would fit right in, right? Cool. My friend told of 2 lesbians and 2 gay guys getting jiggy with it. They had to go to a store to get condominiums. She asked, if there was a tarot card associated with Lilith. Oh, there's all kinds of tarot cards associated with Lilith. That you are doing offerings to an Orisha. Well, I'll tell you, Bosete, I had not ever worked with her. Hi, Jack. Before. And the fact that she gave me a vision when I was down and under with a migraine really told me that it was time for me to work with her. And it's funny, you know, that I meet Hexen and you, Bosete, and all these people that know a lot more about that than I do, so that I have some people to ask about, you know, what I'm supposed to do with this. I'm going to have to do some research and investigate to really work with her, because I don't know very much about her. So it was very interesting, though. I was excited. So those candles are going to be for my Imilk altar. And I paid 99 cents for those 3 candles. Yay. And I can't believe I just had scissors back here and I just spent all that time opening the box. And I probably could have just showed that because you could see it. I'm losing my mind. Okay, tarot card associated with Lilith. There are a whole bunch of, you're welcome, Janie. There are a whole bunch of tarot cards associated with Lilith. There's a bunch of oracle cards, like goddess decks, that have Lilith in them. I would have to look. I know the High Priestess is associated with Lilith because she is a queen of magic, just like Hecate is. Yep, death to Lilith, and also the devil, because she is really good at putting your feet to the fire, so to speak. She's really good at getting you to commit to things, and she will, I don't want to say punish, that's the wrong word, but she will let you know if you're doing something wrong. So yay. All I know is that the High Priestess tarot card is associated with Astarte. Yep, that's true. There isn't just one, though. Or else, I mean, there's way more than 78 goddesses in different pantheons. So if we just had one, we'd have to have a huge, huge tarot deck. Jen's learning videos are super. Thank you. And I hope to get back to them. The World with Lilith. See? Yep, absolutely. There isn't any good stuff in the thrift stores near me. You'd be surprised, Gretchen. I'm telling you, I think me and Hexen should have a tarot class, a thrifting class, because you look at things through different eyes when you go thrifting. And Hexen's really good at it, like I am. I see potential in things that other people may not see. Like, look, this is an old vintage star for the top of a tree. And it's silver. And I paid $2 for it. But because Yamaya likes silver, I thought I might put that, shine it up a little bit and put that on my altar for Yamaya. Because it's sparkly and silver and I like it a lot. Yay, and I paid $2 for that. Yay. And I loved this. I don't know what kind of oil I'm gonna put in there, but I am putting some kind of oil in there because it's like it's really old and vintage and I love it. And it's this end piece is cork. So, which I took it out when I was in the store. And of course, now I'm going to have a hard time. Okay. Anyways, I took it out when I was in the store, so it's fine. I just don't want to undo it. But then you can pour the oil right out of it. Yamaya is known for her crown of 7 stars on behalf of the 7 seas. See? Stars. Perfect. There's only one thrift store here. You can find almost anything in there or in garage sales, right? Yay. So I don't know what kind of oil I'm going to put that in. It looks like a half a pipe, right? Or hookah. I got, what else? Oh, I got, look at, these are awesome. And I have one of these already kind of up there hanging up. So they, this is vintage. It used to be, I'm sure, a plant holder because it's got the chains and you can hang it and stuff. But I put candles in these and hang them all over the room. And once I clean this up, it'll be really, really pretty. And she is associated with Stella Maris, our Star of the Sea, which is an avatar of Virgin Mary. Oh, that's awesome. I used to go to Camp Stella Maris when I was a kid. Or a teenager, really, to Catholic, it was a Catholic, like, summer camp. Anyways, I found 2 of them. So they're matching. And I love when the summertime comes, I love to hang these in the trees and put candles and stuff in them, too, when I'm doing rituals and stuff like that outside. So I paid $3 a piece. Yay! Love it. I paid 99 cents. This is a wooden coffee cup. And it has a wooden spoon attached to it. And I don't know why, but I had to have it. There's something about it that, look at the inside. Isn't that cool? It's like it's never been used. That I don't know what I had to have it for, but I had to have it. I think it's for herbs. I think there's something I'm supposed to do with herbs or something. But I'm not sure yet. 99 cents, though. What are you going to do? Isis is also known as Star of the Sea. I would also say Virgin Mary is the avatar. Absolutely. Floating incense holder or cauldron, too. Yes, absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. Nigerians believe she is the mother of all Orishas. Oh, that's awesome. Where is... Okay, so this is a Celtic cross. See how all of the things are even? Now, the Celtic cross is different than the Christian cross. I'm sure that whoever made this, well, I don't know if they knew that or not. And I don't know if I'll be keeping this. This may be for someone else. I'm not sure yet. Because I like it because I'm Celtic. But it's not, I don't know. I don't think it's mine. But I paid 99 cents for it. So, Council of Churches. Promoted by the Irish Council of Churches. And it's from Ireland. So, oh, from Cork, Ireland. So, I don't think I'm supposed to keep this, though. So, it may be going to someone else. I'm not sure yet. And then, so I don't know what I have with candle holders, especially vintage ones. It was blue today, blue tag day, which means I paid 50 cents for this one. You know, the tin punch. And I like the candle holders that you can carry around. Yes, with Brigitte. Yes. Brigitte. Yes. Love Celtic crosses. Starting to work with Brigitte right now. Trying to build up some Celtic items. See, maybe it's supposed to go to you, Ange. I'll have to think about it. I bet that's a good possibility that that's supposed to be going to you. Haha. And then I got a couple books. As usual. I use my candle holders to hold my spheres. I do too. I put a quartz in them or something like that. My maternal grandfather's parents were from County Cork. Yay! It is a witchy thing. I know. It definitely is. So this book is What Does My Future Hold? 99 Ways to Plan Your Life. And it was $2. And it has, look, it has all the zodiac symbols across the top. Right? Lights Out Challenge. Maybe that's why I was looking at them all, Dave. The Wheel of Destiny, Prophetic Coin, the Square of 36. There's all kinds. It has something to do with zodiac. So, and yep, Chinese astrology and palmistry and playing cards and numerology. It has all kinds of information in there. So I thought, okay, this is a good one. It must be they didn't see, and I know I've said before, Goodwill will throw books out if they think they're witchy. So it must be they didn't realize this one was witchy. I just got a ceramic half moon with 2 swans in my thrift store. It screamed Brigitte. Awesome. I love you so much. I'm 13 and a new witch. Love your channel and you help me so much. Oh, yay, Robbie. Well, welcome. I'm glad you're here. And, you know, feel free to message me if you ever need an answer or you have questions or something. If you are in Facebook, you're welcome to join our Facebook group. Oh my God, you read it. Of course I read it. I try. Which I'm sure one of my awesome people will put up the link for our Facebook group. Hint, hint. And feel free to join the Facebook group because we're really great in there. Instagram, I'm on Instagram too. We have a group in Facebook that is for subscribers of my channel, and we're able to ask each other questions and help each other out in there. It's a private group. What is your Pinterest name? It is Jennifer Willowind Storelli, I believe. I don't have Facebook. My parents won't let me. I hear you, Robbie. Don't worry about it then. Feel free to message me whenever you want. My email is Jen, Jen Storelli, Storelli there it is. Thanks, Ange. At Gmail. So you can message me if you want anytime, you know, if you have a question, or you can ask a question on my thing. If I don't see the questions that you ask on YouTube, sometimes they don't notify me and sometimes it gets crazy, but keep asking. I'll get to it. I promise. This is, sure, you can message me on Instagram. Absolutely. It took me a long time to find out how to get to the messages, but I'm getting better at that. So go ahead and message me though. No problem. So this is actually a, what do you call it? A planner, for the year, and the Wisdom of Curiosity, 52 weeks of why and wonder. I'm sorry, it's okay. Robbie, today is the Knick, Knack, Paddy, Whack free-for-all, which means I'm answering questions. You can bring up any topic you want. I'm just showing what I got at Goodwill. So this is, I thought this was a cool looking planner. I've never had a planner ever in my life. So, oh my God, I love you too. I do, for real. I love all my viewers. You can ask all my peeps. I love them. I've never had a planner, so I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with it. But you're crying. Don't cry. No crying allowed here. No, that's not true. I cry all the time. So I don't know. I'm going to try it and see. That's so sweet. That's one of those weird moments that somebody, you know, acts like I'm a big deal, that I'm always like, I'm not a big deal, guys. I'm just a person, really. I swear. A lot like me when you first read my comment, right? I know. It's so cute to me. You know, when people are like, oh my God, I love you so much. Yes. And I'm like, what? I'm just a person. It's just me. It's nobody important. I mean, not important. You guys know what I mean. I'm not putting myself down. I'm just saying. Thank you, Brandy. I appreciate it. I'm totally fan. You guys are the best. I don't know what to say. Oh my God, look, wait. Sorry, Mama Squirrel moment. Look, what the hell is in the back? There's this pocket in the back. I'm blushing so hard. Holy crap, this has never been used before. Me too, you feel so special when you read your comment. Oh my God, you guys. Yeah, but then you get to know me and you realize what a dork I am, right? I'm a total geek. I'm just a person. I screw up all the time. What if we began flinging compliments around with wild abandon? Oh, look, they're postcards. There's like a whole thing of postcards in the back. Do you think it's luck that we met, or was it meant to be? That's so cool. What if we made a holiday just for us? We did. It's called Tarot Stock. But that's exactly why we love you so much. You make everyone feel comfortable. If you could please talk more about Orishas. Oh, Drew, I would so love to, but I have to get the information first myself. I have to say, like I said, this is the first one that has ever reached out to me that I have been called to work with. And so it's really new to me. I am learning my stuff from Hexen. So if you go to Hexen's page, feel free to go to his page. He talks about them and knows a lot more for sure. I would talk about them, but I am new to that. Well, Maddie, yeah, you had Benabel in when you went live. See? That's right. I know. So anyways, this was $3. Hexen. Oh, Hexen is Hecsen. And he's in here. He's in here somewhere. Hold on. Where are you, Hexen? Hexen, say hello. So Drew knew who, yeah, there you go. That's Hexen. If you follow his channel there, he, I'll get him to talk more about Orishas, because I am so new to them. Like, really. Hi, Catherine. Right, Stephen, completely geeked, right? I'm just a normal person. So I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I think it's so cool that people think I'm a big deal. It cracks me up because I'm like, oh my God, I'm such a dork. And but I'm telling you, I'm just a real person. So feel free to talk to me like a real person, because that's just me. Oh my God, guys, I feel like a little sugar plum fairy flying through candy cane forest that's raining gum chops. You're so funny. I'm just a geek. Okay. I love how everyone has their own specialty and we direct questions to them. Right, Steph? I know. And I have to say, so, and here's the other thing that you can tell that I'm just a normal person. I am the first one to say I don't know anything about this subject, but I will, look it up. Oops, never mind. I'll stop talking. What? What did I miss? Don't stop talking, Maddie. That's what this whole thing is for. It's for everyone. I'm King Dork. You're not King Dork. You're not even close to King Dork. Guys, my name means bravery, blessed, awesome. Tamara, when I found your videos, I felt like we could be friends. We could be friends. Absolutely. Okay, I'm going to say it. Your scarf in your head and your glasses. You turned once and your glasses made the mandala in the middle look raised. In my mind, I thought it looked like a boob. Oh, it probably did. I love you, Brad. The topic is whatever we want it to be, Scarlett. I'm kind of just finishing up showing what I got at Goodwill. And we're talking about what a dork I am. And that I'm just a normal person. Oh, thank you, Robbie. And I guess that's my energy for most people is kind of a mother energy. That's why they call me Mother Squirrel. Because I feel like I'm here for you guys. And that's why I do my channel. Normal, not even is to teach what I know and to direct people. Oh, I was saying we direct people to other channels. And I know a lot of channels that won't do that. That are like, oh, I wouldn't make somebody go to somebody else's channel. And I'm like, what, are you kidding me? Go, if somebody else knows more about the topic than I do, I want you to know as much as you can know about it. So I'm going to put you there. Alice book. What is this normal of what you speak? I know, right? So this Alice book is a really cool illustration. Look at I love this. Oh, the inside. I should have brought it up. I have this vintage set of Alice figurines that I think I'm going to set up with my vintage deck that my husband got me. And I have some other Alice stuff. Oh my gosh. Queen Osset is here. You must have had your ears ringing. We were just talking about Yamaya and people had questions about Orishas. And I was saying that Hexen knows about Orishas. And I was about to say that Oya's girl, who is Queen Osset, she would be able to help you more with that too. So this is, I know, right? Oya's girl is in the house and it's like she knew she was needed and she showed up for us. Oh my gosh. I was just going to talk about Watership Down too. I loved it, Kay. Loved it, loved it, loved it. So look at these illustrations though. Oh my gosh. So this is an awesome, awesome book. Yes, exactly. We all kind of flocked together at the same time and it totally just worked. So and Oya's girl just shows up when we're talking about it. I love when that happens. That is totally awesome. Now let me try not to be quite so squirrely and just go back to Watership Down real quick because, oh my gosh, if you have not watched Watership Down, I loved this version. It was a little bit toned down from the 70s cartoon. I will tell you that I love the cartoon better too. Absolutely. I think because it's more in your face, I will be doing an Orisha series in the new year. Yes. Thank you, Oya's girl. Queen Osset. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I will be watching that. Because I was saying I had a horrible migraine the end of this week and got a vision from Yamaya, which I have never worked with her. I don't know a whole lot about her. It just seems like she's all of a sudden come up lately a lot. And then I got a vision from her about how to heal my migraine, which was to kind of sink into the pain. She told me to be a pebble in the running stream and to allow myself to go into the pain and kind of flow with it. And it did help a whole lot. So it was unbelievably an amazing experience. So I have decided that I apparently need to work a little bit with Yamaya. So yay. Okay. There's so many. I'm going to watch the original animated Watership Down movie first. And there's a book too. Yes, it is actually originated from a book, which was an incredible book. Incredible book, Zach. And then in the 70s, we had a cartoon version, which was very violent, but really, really great. Like in your face. I bawled like, you know, the ugly cry. That was me when I saw it. Absolutely incredible. Yamaya is the ultimate mother. She tends to show up when we are neglecting ourselves. Oh, that makes so much sense. Thank you, Queen Osset. That is like a big bell in my head of, haha, yes, I absolutely kind of was neglecting myself recently and kind of burning the candles at both ends. And, oh, that makes a whole lot of sense. The last book I found, so we can move on to other things, is called Rainbows of Life, The Promise of Curlin Photography. So when I picked up this book, whoops, see, now I'm looking for my glasses on the top of my head. I don't know what Curlin photography is, but it is a special photography that uses light and emulsion, and it captures the light through stuff. Look. So it reminded me of auras, like a A-U-R-A of aura work. And I was highly excited to see it. So I don't know, just picked it up because I don't know a lot about it. But it looks super interesting. And I love photography anyway, so this was just a very interesting looking book to me. So, and I paid $2. So I think that was the extent of my haul, right? Did I show everything else? Yes. Okay. So that was my Goodwill haul. Robbie, in Jen's beginner series video, she shows the thing you can use on or for altars that are very broom closet friendly. Yes, yes, there is a whole, I think, video in that series about how to keep an altar, you know, when you have to kind of be in the broom closet, you can keep one in a box that you can lock. So, yay. Queen Osset, I cannot tell you, that really helps me in thinking of Yamaya and why she would come into my life at this moment. And I think that is really, really apropos. I'm like, whew, yeah, that totally goes. In college, I kept an altar in my study desk drawer so I could put it away without disturbing it. See, perfect. Hi, Wiley. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so I'm going to show just a couple things that I've gotten out for Yamaya's altar. Actually, I was going to just show Hexen, but so I found that, and I had that, and I just put a blue floating candle in it. Jen, I'm on the next flight to go thrifting with you. Yes! Yay! It's time for me to throw away and clean a lot of stuff, so I'm trying to keep my witchy stuff to a minimum. Well, my parents check my room all the time, so it has to be able to be on me at all times. Awesome. Robbie, you can make a little Altoids tin into an altar, too. She's going to love that. Yay, you think so, Hexen? I just kind of saw it and thought, oh, yeah, that's really good. I like that. Okay. And then I was pulling out all my shells and stuff. And I found a little shell box that I can use as a offering dish. And my little starfish that I can use for a pentacle. And, oh, I have a little wishing rock that I got off the beach. And I have a couple of really, really nice shells that I thought, okay, I'm definitely going to use that one. And wait till you see this dish. Okay, so I have that one. I love that one. That's my big one. Jen, the box you can use to put petitions in. Ooh, that's a good one. I like that. Yes, yes, yes. I used to hide it in a shoebox in the closet. Yes, put it ordinary stuff in it so they won't be suspicious, for sure. This is a piece of coral. Those huge shells are good for offering bells. Yes, 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 they are. I have a whole bunch of shells, but I just took out some of the ones that I think are really super pretty. Love the cowrie shell. I had the same ones. Okay, and then, so I have this dish. Wait till you see this dish. I'm like, oh, this is it. Look at it. Isn't that pretty? I love this dish. And it's so blue and watery, and look at silver on the back. And so I thought, oh, you know what? This is a Yamaya dish. Like, This is, yay, I'm so glad. Look at, I love the blues and stuff as it moves in the light. I love it. You can create a nature space in your imagination on the astral, meditate and go there. That's true. Water bowl, yay. Gonna look gorge when you finish with it. Yay! I know, right? So, I've had a rough day. Now it's better being here with you all. Oh, good. I'm so glad, Jackie. I know, I feel the same way. I feel like, so you can place a statue in the middle and surround it with water. Okay, so I have to say, oh, my husband isn't in the bedroom now. I have, when you said she is like the Greek equivalent of her is Aphrodite, I have an Aphrodite statue that I don't really use because I never really connected with Aphrodite. So I wonder if I cleanse it really good and rededicate it, if that would work for Yamaya. Or if I should just rather all and explain the differences and similarities. Yes, that would be awesome. You might have given me the motivation to finish up. The white shell would be great for burning loose smudge. Oh, that's a good idea. And tobacco, sweetgrass, sage. Fan it with a feather. Yes. Set up some cord. Yay! Cool. So, so what do you think, Hexen? I'll have to use it. Not equivalent to Aphrodite. Oh, she's not. All right. Well, then I will forego that. I have to figure out what to do with her, but I'll work on it. All right. So, the other thing that I wanted to talk about was, it is the end of the year. So, my main deities are Ganesh and Brigitte. Absolutely, you can do that, Robbie. And I do not see a problem with using different pantheons. As long as you connect to that, then that is to, oh, okay, cool, Hudson. That if it works for you, it works. Don't forget, that's kind of my main thing. If it works for you, it works. So I heard so many people bashing that I was unsure. Okay. So first of all, I know I stopped again. That's only 2. That's pretty good considering it's been an hour. Robbie, people do bash that. You're right. And to me, if it works for you, it works. I cross pantheons all the time. I have been a follower of Maat and Hecate for years, and they are nowhere near the same pantheons. I do a lot of Celtic work. I do a lot of Viking work. So for me, if it works for you, it works. So yes, listen to your heart. Absolutely. And there are people who are very strict about things that will tell you that something doesn't work. And you just have to go with your gut. If you have pure intentions, then it certainly isn't going to offend for the most part. Mother whose children are fishes are a loose translation. Awesome. My main deity is Apollo, but I've worked with Ganesh. Yep. Have a basic respect for who you are working with. Yes, and you should be fine. Yes, for sure. Yep. Ashley, I still need to get your address for that. Never mind. Good. Your gut should be helping. Like when we were discussing what liquid offerings to give to Hecate today, Jen. Exactly. I know. So Maddie messaged me because I've been working with Hecate for quite a few years. So he has messaged me to ask me, hey Jen, wait. Do you know the story of the boy throwing starfish back into the sea? I do not. Yep. So when he asked me about what liquid, he had an offering and stuff to Hecate. I said, what feels like she wants to be on your altar? I mean, what do you feel like? Do I have a main pantheon? Oh, that's a good question. I would say if I had to choose a main pantheon, that's really hard. I might say Celtic, because, which incorporates a lot. Celtic goes across quite a few, actually, including my Avalonian tradition, which I am a sister of Avalon. I belong to the Sisterhood of Avalon. So I might say Celtic. Celtic is one that I probably know the most about. I have worked a lot with Egyptian because very early on, Mayat kind of came in. She was my matron goddess for a long time when I first started. So I studied a lot of Egyptian. When I did research some of the stuff he works with, connects with me. Hard to say. You should definitely do a ritual and ask him. All right, I'm kind of back and forth here. I know I'm missing some. So I don't know. I guess Anubis, I love Anubis, and Sekhmet has come up for me a lot. Also, in the last 2 years, Sekhmet has really called, and I've been working with her a lot too. So I don't know. If I had to choose one pantheon, I would probably go with Celtic because I know the most about that. But as an eclectic, are your altars all separated? No, they aren't. I do have some altars to, like I have a separate Hecate altar. She is a goddess that, I don't know how to say this. She's a goddess that likes her own space. She wants you definitely to have your own space, at least for me. For somebody else, that might be different. I have Mayat, though, has, I have a Mayat altar. No, not Mayat altar. I have an altar with Mayat and Freya that they get along just fine. I don't know if it's because their energies get along okay. Sometimes it depends on the goddesses and gods if they will work well together. And sometimes you put somebody together and suddenly you're like, ooh, yeah, they're not getting along so well. Or like Hecate is one for me anyways that really wants her own space. She doesn't play well with others. Let's put it that way. And so there are some altars that I have that, like I have my ancestor altar. I have several different pantheons represented in my ancestor altar. So Bastet is my goddess too. Yay. Yep, absolutely. I mainly work with Egyptian. Around this time of year, I work with Odin. Yeah, absolutely. I work with a lot of the Viking traditions. I have all separate altars except I put Samdi and Papa Legba together on an altar. Well, I would think they would go together okay. But I don't, for me, I do not feel like I have to separate all my altars. There are a few that want their own areas. Like Hecate, I can put her on an altar if it is like a Sabbath altar with someone else or with a god, not really with another goddess. So I I had heard that if you mix pantheons, to just be aware and careful about which you invite into a ritual at the same time, as some can clash. That's true. And again, it is kind of a trial and error kind of thing. Hecate, like I said, I have her on an altar a lot of times because I use her as a main goddess for some of my Sabbath altars. And she is okay with a lot of different gods from different pantheons. Not so much with different goddesses. So usually if Hecate is on an altar, I only have her on the altar. I don't work with deities, prefer spirits, more individual, personal working, although I'm working on traveling to my ancestors and making something with them. It's your fault, Maddie. Yay! So there's a boy who every day throws starfish back into the sea. Someone asks why, because it's a fruitless task. He says because that's one more starfish that can go back home. Aw, I love that, Jack. As children, we don't pay much mind to the stories till we grow up, and then we wish we would have paid attention, right? All Maine is separated. I usually only call on the goddess during meditation, so I don't think that they will clash. Awesome. Robbie, that sounds like you should keep pursuing Anubis. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So, and I will tell you, as far as deity is concerned, my experience is that, yes, I'm sure. Yes. Santa Muerte absolutely requires her own space as well. I have found that, I don't have her up here. On my ancestor altar, I often put Santa Muerte on my ancestor altar, and as long as she has her own defined space on my ancestor altar, she is okay with that. But if I kind of just put her in there in the mix with the ancestor altar, that's not okay. And she will let me know that pretty quickly, that she's not okay with that. I have learned my lesson with that. I have my mother's altar in bedroom with Hecate, Lilith, Kali, and Bastet. Though a few male deities have gotten on there. Very strong energy so far and good. That is awesome. And Anubis is really nice. I haven't heard with him since... Wish I grew up with a cool religious practice that passed on through generations. Maddie, you probably did. You don't know that you didn't. So I think you should research, your homeland. And I'm sure there's all kinds of religious traditions of your homeland that you can adopt as, what could have been your own. Absolutely. That's right. I agree. I have followed my personal ancestry, which I'm sure that you would love to do that. And because I have, then I have traditions that I feel like I am calling on my ancestors from. Like my Danish ancestors on my grandmother's side, that's where I get my Vikings from. And my Irish ancestors on my father's mother's side, that's where I get my Celtic tradition from. And then I have an English tradition that I feel I have Druids on that side. But I have not gone back to find specific people who were Druid, who were Celtic, I just know that is the history that I connect to. So I know that at some point that's where my ancestry leads. That doesn't mean that I did the research to find that, because for one thing, it's kind of expensive. It's not that bad, but it's more money than I'm willing to spend right now. I go based off my feelings. I have no idea how to do it properly. No one taught me. For years, I had people telling me doing it wrong. Well, screw them, Maddie. Took me a while to gain confidence. That's right. And you shouldn't doubt yourself, because if it works for you, it works. Myths and legends encapsulate so many. No, that's right. Lost knowledge. I'm really new to being a witch. Actually, my last relationship got me into it. That's awesome. Absolutely. So can I use a salt lamp to charge and cleanse crystals? Absolutely. For sure. Salt lamps are really good at that because they quicken all the electrons. So absolutely. How are we doing on time? We're over an hour. Okay. So what do I want to do this week? For the most part, that you can't be wrong. That's exactly. And I feel like, Matt, no one can tell you, your faith is wrong. We all practice in different ways. Yes, there are certain basic rules, but always follow your heart. That's right. And that's what I've said, right? From the very beginning. Any of you have watched my videos, you all know. If it feels right for you, it's right. A 90% English, Scottish, Welsh. Awesome. Welsh, that's a lot of that Avalonian tradition comes from Welsh. Jen, do you have any info or tips working with Celine? I found myself being insanely drawn to her and surrounding myself with things that remind me of her. Ooh, you know what? Let me look, because I think I do, but let me look and see what I have. And I will message it to you, honey. Allow your father to teach you. Even today, we still practice in the closet some things we can never share. Yeah, that's true. As long as you follow your heart, your ancestors will be satisfied with the way you're doing things. Doubt is a stinky fella. I want to do DNA testing. Being adopted, I'm curious to know, right? No problem, Brad. Your faith is your faith. It's what you believe in, or else it wouldn't be your faith. That's right. That's right. And I really think that part of the reason we all came to this path, I just realized how low that was. Ow, that's really hot. Don't touch that when it's been down that low. Ow. Okay. I have no idea what I was just about to say now. Something very profound and meaningful. I think basically I was going to say that part of the reason we all get into this religion, I believe, is because other religions try to, Jen, don't touch fire. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. I appreciate it. Apparently I need that tonight. Part of the reason we all get into this religion, I believe, is because we are all, people try to pigeonhole you into other religions. You were about to say shit after, oh, yes, I was. And I don't, that's partly why I teach what I teach, because I don't want people to tell me what's right and wrong about what I feel about my faith. If it works for me, it works. And that's why I teach that. Now, again, I can suggest things that has worked for me in the past. But because my energy is different from your energy, the way my energy reacts with rosemary might be different than how your energy reacts to rosemary. So my energy with rosemary says protection, says I love to use rosemary when I am studying. There's a lot of things that, and that's why when you get herb books and stuff, you can say, it'll say it's good for memory spells. It's good for protection spells. That's what a lot of people have said. That doesn't mean that that's exactly what it's going to do for you. And if you find that it does something different for you, don't doubt it. It's just your energy reacting with that energy differently. That's all. Definitely, Jen. Like, I do not react well to lavender. It does not calm me at all, which is the common response. And Molly, I find kind of the same thing. Lavender, I like natural lavender, but once you make lavender into essential oil, there's something that happens to it that I now I don't like the reaction to it. So I will put lavender, the herb, or lavender, the flower into it, into a lot of my stuff. But I don't use lavender essential oil a lot because there's like an aftertaste or an after smell that for me, there's something different to it. Why step on each other's feet when we can hold each other's hands and walk together? I love you, Hexen. You're so sweet. I hear your pain, but you must understand that we've been persecuted for our ways. Our paths have been honed for generations. Most of us learn by sitting at the feet of our elders. I have rosemary and other herbs in my car that resonate with me. See? Absolutely. Yep. I've always been drawn to the Greeks. Perfect. Lavender gives me a headache unless it's natural. Yes, me too, Ash. I'm with you. There's something about it that I just don't, I don't. See, everyone says sage works for cleansing, but for me, it doesn't feel like that. Lavender is my go-to for cleansing. Perfect. And as long as it works for you, it's awesome. Perfect. Lavender makes me calm and sleepy. I put on lavender when I met Nubis. So definitely, yes, that's awesome. Eucalyptus. Awesome. I don't know how to contribute to the discussions lately, so I've honestly felt left behind. Oh, Catherine, I'm sorry to hear that you feel like that because I think you have a lot to offer. But sometimes it's just not your time to offer stuff, or you're not comfortable doing that lately, and that's okay. You have to tell yourself that if you say something, that it will be accepted. And if you don't say something, you're accepted anyways. We all love you here. And we all, are here for you if you need anything. And I hope that you at least feel comfortable that if you want to say something, you can. I know being Mother Squirrel, I kind of jump around a lot. But we've tried to kind of solve that, although this one is kind of a free-for-all. But we love you and appreciate that you're here, and you're adding your energy, whether you know that or not. Your energy is added to this, and that makes it special because it wouldn't be the same without you, even if you weren't speaking. Me too. Chat goes so fast. Yep, absolutely. I just soak everything up. I don't feel like, yep. I think we all have an herb we connect with, and connection equals better than intention. Absolutely. Thank you, because I felt invisible, but I love you all. We love you too, honey. Hello, my first time to see one of your live videos. Just recently discovered your channel, and I love it. Well, welcome, Jennifer. Sometimes you have to just listen like I have to do. I know, Steven, sometimes I forget you're here. You get quiet sometimes. Jennifer, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully you are on our Facebook page, and if not, you're welcome to find our Facebook page and join. We are really good on that page as far as answering each other's questions. There you go. Thank you, Ange. And interacting with each other, and that's how we've gotten to know each other a little bit more is through the Facebook page. So you're welcome to join. It's a private group, so no one knows you're in it. No one knows what you post in it but us, unless we're already in it. We are here to speak our minds and learn from each other. Open up and talk to us, and we are here for you. That's right. Frankincense, you've been loving frankincense and Yule. Absolutely. For sure. I'm usually quiet, but learning and jumping when I have something to add. Awesome. Absolutely. I've been into patchouli. I know it. Patchouli is my go-to. It's my go-to for everything because I just connect to patchouli. So I think patchouli is one of those things that now most witches feel this connection with the moon, right? As soon as I see the moon, I'm like, oh, there it is. Okay. Everything will be okay. I get the same kind of connection with patchouli. As soon as I smell patchouli, I'm like, oh, okay. Totally grounded. Completely good. Thank you, Jennifer. We'll make sure we accept you in just a second. Yes, yes, yes. I just blab on. It doesn't throw anybody off. You're fine, Steph. We love you. We had to wait a long time before we got you in our lives, so I'm glad you're here finally, Steph. Anyone feels like listening, that's okay too. Sometimes we might feel the need to speak, and sometimes it's sit back and receive. Yes, yes, yes. Just be subscribed to Jen's channel and provide your YouTube name, and then you'll be accepted. Yay! Thank you, Stephen, for sure. Hi, Jen. Wanted to tell you how much I've been enjoying your videos. Currently watching the Beginning Witch series. Yay! And I will be getting back to that series, I swear. It's a lot easier when I'm outside, but I've been trying to figure out how to get to it when I'm inside. So I make patchouli cologne with patchouli and vanilla. Vanilla, just a hint. Now, you don't want it too vanilla-y because it makes it sticky. But that vanilla really evens out the scent of the patchouli so well, and it makes it just perfect. Love it. I use coconut body oil as a base with cedar leaves, added some patchouli. Yum, that sounds awesome. Can I use my B-Day candles? Yes, birthday candles are awesome. They are perfect spell candles because they are so little that, you know, you don't have to sit there for a long time and wait for that spell to finish because it burns down so quickly. I love using birthday candles. Are some of my go-to spell candles. Love them. Love them, love them, love them. Can you tell us some of the attributes of cedar real quick? Cedar. Cedar is, Cedar is really good for visions, for psychic visions. It induces psychic visions. There's something about the Fae. The Fae really like cedar, so that they help out a lot with that. Odin loves cedar. Cedar is the like the go-to herb for Odin. He really enjoys cedar a lot. Unicorns. Cedar will attract unicorns into your Fae world. What else? Protection. Cedar is good for protection. It's a good cleansing herb. Think about what people use cedar for, like cedar chests and stuff, that they use it to keep moths and bugs and stuff away from it. Jen, what other herbs, oils can we add for meditation, psychic visions? Okay. Psychic herbs that are good for psychic work is mugwort is really good. The chat is running so fast. I'm trying not to squirrel out here, guys. Hold on. Mugwort is really good. Cedar, the yellow one, yarrow. I'm trying to picture my shelves. Lilac, believe it or not, lilac is really good. There's one that I keep right here. What the hell is it? Mugwort and starts with a W. Wormwood. Wormwood is really good for psychic work too. Although wormwood, be careful. Make sure that you mix wormwood with something else. I usually mix it with mugwort because wormwood can be hallucinogenic. So you don't want to like smoke it or anything. Just, you know, if you're using it to do incense or something with, that's fine. Just, I would not directly inhale it. Aspenwood shavings because of my mice. Perfect. What feels right? Research, trial, and error. Yes. Cypress is associated with Anubis. Yes, absolutely. Really random, but I thought I saw an orb coming down to me, and I'm like, oh, but it was a spider. Cedar aids circulation, which in turn helps headaches. Perfect. Makes cedar tea a taste to be acquired. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Can I use Egyptian land? Of course you can. Does it work for you? Annoyingly, hubby does not like incense or scented candles. They give him headaches. I'm wondering if it might just be all the chemicals in the manufactured ones rather than the scents. It absolutely could be, Lilith. I will tell you that I do not like really cheap incense. it gives me a headache too, because there's, again, the after smell. It's like almost chemical-y sometimes when you get the real cheap stuff. This is my current favorite. It's much more natural smelling. And I adore it. This is my favorite incense of all time. I will burn it constantly, and I don't like synthetic fragrances either. I don't like flowery stuff other than lilac, but even lilac, if it's a natural lilac, I don't like that. This stuff is amazing. I just bought a whole bunch of it because I'm on my last 2 or 3 cones in here. So I just bought more. And I could burn this stuff all day long and never have any migraine at all. So I highly recommend it. But also dragon's blood is good if you can get the really good dragon's blood. If you get Walmart dragon's blood, again, it has that synthetic chemical-y kind of smell. My husband loves incense smells and doesn't care if they're cheap, so he will buy these horrible cheap synthetic smells. Oh, and I come home and I'm like, okay, I love incense. Whew, whew, whew. Does Walmart have mini incense? I believe so. Lilac is probably my favorite flower, and I was so disappointed when I finally found lilac incense, but it doesn't smell natural. Yeah, it doesn't at all. Lilac is my favorite scent of all time. And being in Rochester, we're like, this is the lilac capital of the world. We have the Lilac Festival every year. And lilacs are only out for about 3 weeks out of the year, usually. If that. Some years we don't even get that. And do you like hem incense? Some hem incense, absolutely. It depends on the scent. Patchouli amber with a drop of pomegranate. Oh, that sounds awesome. Dragon's blood was the first incense. Yes. But anyways, lilac, because it's such a hard smell to make, they have a lot of very unnatural ways to try to make that smell. And some turns out okay, although when you burn it, forget it. But actually in Rochester, we actually have quite a few places that sell fragrance oils and stuff with lilac that have done it all naturally. And it's still very hard. It's a very hard scent to recreate. And even if you try to do an infusion or something, it almost never smells like that. I've tried for years to do like lilac infused oils or lilac infused, what am I trying to say? Tonics or anything. But there's a huge lilac bush in my childhood home and I miss it. Oh, I love my lilac trees. That is my go-to staff is from my grandmother's lilac tree. So, yay. Yes, absolutely. You can collect it from the public to use. Now, Wendy, to use for what? I would, if you're going to burn it outside or something, absolutely, you should be able to do that. I don't know if I would use it for like anything on your skin or use it for an inside incense. But I like cedar mulch stuff. I have used that on outdoor fires and burn pits and stuff like that all the time, and it smells great. So that's okay. I don't know if I would use it for indoor use, but I would, however, I was going to say natural cedar bedding. Yep. For pets, for like guinea pigs and rabbits and stuff like that. When you go to like the farm stores, they have natural cedar bedding for your mice and guinea pigs and stuff like that. And that's all natural stuff and hasn't been treated, and it's really cheap. So that is a very good tip. I almost was going to say that. That's my thrifty tip for the day. Yeah, I know. I love that popular. Yeah, patchouli has become really popular too. It is my favorite smell too, Dave. I love it. Lilacs. Okay, guys. An hour and a half. Yes, it is of absinthe. Oh, yes. My son had an obsession with finding absinthe, like the the stuff that used to give people hallucinations and all that. And he made a bottle of it one year and had quite an experience apparently with it. Jen, was the incense you showed us called Song of India Temple Incense? Yes. Yes, it is. Just found some in the bottom of a drawer. Are you kidding me? It's my favorite. This is my favorite smell. God, I just adore the smell. Okay, so for the rest of the week, we definitely have to do a tarot study. Now, Tuesday is New Year's Day. I'm still going to be doing a tarot study because New Year's Day, really, I don't know. We used to go to a big dinner and stuff at my aunt's, but we haven't done that in years. So I still will be doing Tarot Talk Tuesday. Tomorrow is Monday. I will be doing a live tomorrow, and I figured I'd talk about, because it's New Year's, it's the end of the year. I don't know how many people we're going to have on, though, since it is New Year's. So maybe I'll go a little early. I'm not sure yet. I don't know if you all have big plans. I know I don't. I'll be home as usual because it's New Year's. And actually the hubby is working. So, the overnight shift, poor thing. But I figured I'd talk about my top 5 tarot and all that kind of stuff. And starting the new year, what we can get into. Purity issues. If you're under 18 and can't get charcoal, you can burn it in paper. Explain why you can't give them incense or do an oil burner or something. Yeah, I think that's such bullshit that you can't get charcoal. It's such crap. Can you get like what do I want to say? You know, like charcoal for your grill? Can you get charcoal like that? Because that works too. Believe it or not, you just cut it up into smaller pieces and you can get that if you're under 18. I think you can get that. I don't know if you can or not. It's been so long since I've been under 18 that I'm like, I don't know. What do you mean you can't get it? Anyways, yes, it does. It works exactly the same way. So it's just not in that convenient little bowl shape. I think you can buy incense when you're under 18. Amateur night. I do not go out on New Year's. Yeah, me neither. He can't buy it? Really? Really? That seems so ridiculous. I'm trying to remember. I swear my son has gone and bought incense. In Missouri you can? Yeah, I think you might be able to. I think it's if you can't, then maybe it's by state. I know, right? I think I'm almost positive I bought incense when I was underage. Because it's incense. You can't buy charcoal? That's so weird. I will buy you charcoal. I feel like come on over, I'll buy you charcoal. Anyways, okay. So I was 18 months, right? I know it seems like a hell of a long time ago, right, Steven? Holy cow. I took my oldest son to the liquor store. Remember the night that I got all the Kahlua? Whew. And I said to the woman, who was behind the counter, I'm like, are you sure you don't want to card me? I said, although this is my son and he's buying and you're not even carding him. And she's like, yeah, he looks like way over 25. And I'm like, he does not. He's only 26. My husband is looking that up. I know. How the hell, why wouldn't you be able to buy charcoal? I mean, when you're a Boy Scout, don't you want charcoal for a campfire? Why would they not let you buy charcoal? That's like so ridiculous. That's so annoying. Anyways, so I will be on Monday and Tuesday, definitely. Wednesday is usually my day off. I card everyone I see for anything I can just for the ego burp. See? Brad, that's the way you're supposed to do it. You card everybody. That's right. If I look 50, I don't care. You better card me. I haven't gotten carded, like really, truly carded in a hell of a long time. You probably can buy a gun. Yeah, no kidding. I'm almost sure you can buy a gun. Ridiculous. Anyways, Wednesday is usually Dave's night to be live. He does live readings Wednesday night, and I like the day off because it's usually my half day. So Wednesday I will not be on, but Monday and Tuesday, tomorrow and Tuesday, I will definitely be on. So, yay, smoke shop. Well, wait, what? You can get candles underage, but not charcoal. The charcoal underground. I know, right? That's what I feel like. Like, psst, hey, want to buy some charcoal? I got some in my trunk. It's so ridiculous. I just don't understand. So we will see you tomorrow night. We will talk about, you know, ending the new year. Maybe we'll do an ending the new year kind of spell. And drug dealer moments, right? It's so ridiculous. So ridiculous. I hope everyone has a happy and safe new year. Charcoal gang wars. Oh, it just brings up so many images for me. Like, I cannot believe that you can't get charcoal. That's just insane. Drinking age still here is 18 and I'm 33 and still can get carded. Yay. Night from Florida. Good night, Florida Gretchen. Standing in a trench coat. Hey, kiddo. Want to buy some charcoal? Oh, no kidding. It's okay. Hi, Tamaya. So we will see you all tomorrow night, unless you are, you know, less of a geek than me and you all have plans. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow night. And if I don't see you, Happy New Year, and we'll talk soon. Love you guys.